Hi guys, it's Paul here from the UK. It's Wednesday the 25th of May 2011. Now, um, I know people have been doing this kind of video before, but I just wanted to put my thoughts in and tell you what I think about the title of this video. Now, as you know, or some of you may or may not know, there was an email, stroke article, stroke video, stroke anything else, text messaging, whatever. No, probably not text messaging, but yeah, there was this big thing come out on the internet back in February about the red alert, the confiscation of gold, and it basically, I looked at it and it said that, this is not my words, this was, whoever it was that wrote the article. They basically said that once gold hits $2,000 an ounce, so it's not far away, that they want to confiscate it, give it to the Treasury, to then be reissued at $10,000 an ounce. Bit like what happened in, I think it was 1933, but obviously this is on a bigger scale. Like I said, so give it to the Treasury to then be reissued at $10,000 an ounce to be then backed against this new reserve currency or world currency, whatever it is that they were thinking of doing, which is like the SDR thing that the IMF wants to do. Now, for me, what I personally think, I mean, a lot of people said it was ludicrous and it was, they would never do it. And it's like Mike Maloney said, if Obama was to sign that executive, I think it was the executive order, the confiscation of gold, people would have dumped the dollars and buy gold. Now, for me, if you're going to confiscate this silver or gold, it's obviously going to, it's down to timing. I mean, they wouldn't have confiscated gold probably back, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 years ago, because obviously, the dollar was obviously stronger than what it is today, and B, people probably had more faith in their currency, into dollar or euro. So back then, I would have personally thought that it would have done more harm than good. That's just my opinion. I think really what I'm trying to say with it is, even though people say, no, they'll never do it, it's ludicrous, it's impossible, they'll never do it and all the rest of it. You know what, I say, I would say that it's possible. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think at the end of the day, once this stuff does hit the fan and the dollar, goes and euro goes and all the rest of it, they cannot really, well, they're going to, I expect, but, they've got to have the next thing backed by something, gold, silver, because if they just bring out a new currency, I mean, this is where my lack of, experience comes, because I obviously don't know what they've got planned, but, they can't just reissue a different currency and have it backed by nothing, because, 40 years down the line, when a fiat currency normally ends its life, which is, I don't know, 30 or 40, 40 years, 30 or 40 years down the line, it's going to happen again. So, if they care about the economy in any way, then it's got to be backed by something, I think. And, so this new currency, this new SDR I think personally, it has to be backed by gold, because, this same old crap, I think, is gonna happen again, but years down the line again, and they're going to have the whole problem again. That's just my opinion. That is just, for what it's worth. But like I said, a lot of people, as I said, a lot of people don't believe it. They're going to confiscate it. They don't believe they're going to take silver away. But I just think, just keep an open mind. Because, as I said, I personally think that the new currency, whatever it is, SDR, is going to be backed by gold. It makes sense that it does, or any currency should be backed by gold or silver or whatever. And like I said, they've got to get the gold from somewhere, and I just think that if the government, like I say, if the government wants it, then they will do whatever they can to get it. Like they say, like you see on many YouTube video comments, the government don't care about the people, all they care about is themselves, and and I see that comment come up on nearly every video I come across, that's got something to do with the dollar crisis, the euro crisis, and so, like I said in my previous video, sometimes I think it's good to try and think of the things that most people would think is impossible, because that's going to give you that, it's going to give you that sort of initial head start so to speak. And that's my video. It's me probably ranting and going ahead, but that's my thoughts. So like I say, I think if they're going to do it, it's going to be about timing. Um, you know, if they confiscate gold when the dying dollar, takes its last breath, the dying euro takes its last breath. As I said, I can't see how it's going to make a difference to the economy. If the economy is on its knees and it's about to go, confiscating it then, is it going to make much of a difference? I don't know, but again, there's obviously people who watch this video who's probably got more insight and more information on it than what I have, because of only the time that I've spent sort of studying up on it. So, let me know what you think. Let me know. Do you think that it's a possibility? Because I think it possibly is, and I just think it's all a matter of timing. So that's that. Thanks for watching. Obviously, all comments are welcome, and if you'd like to subscribe or rate the video, then you can. And until the next video, thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. So bye.